Hello! I have a couple of weird little like life lesson insights that I'm going to work into the front of this video, because one of them is that I was in such a peak flow state today and just so much information was cranking, and I switched gears and went to the gym, and when I started moving my body and my mind was kind of independent of, and it was that's when like a download comes down, like a perfect clear vision of something to share that feels inspired and intuition led. And so that's what this video will be. And as I came out here to record it, I was like had mosquitoes swarming me, which is weird because it's not really like normally an issue that I'll have. So I went in the house, and as I go into the house, there's this big like drama-filled event that I become aware of. So it's almost like the mosquitoes interrupted what I was doing so that I didn't miss the drama-filled event. And as I'm, witnessing the drama-filled event, I take a step back and I'm noticing everything that crosses my lens, all of the fear-based thoughts that are related to it, because it's obviously a frequency match to me or I would not be experiencing it. So I want to know why, and that's something that I want to remove from my reality. So I'm paying attention. And so I sit with myself for a few minutes before coming back out here, because I know my intention is to throw that grapple hook and get right back up there, because living in the problem frequency and focusing on problems is only going to magnetically attract more of them. And so I want to be in the solution frequency. I want to be up here. I want to be moving away from this. I want to see it coming and already be imagining the solution, living the good life. So I really sat with myself for a second and just paid attention to all the fear-based thoughts and really connected to them and let them wash through my body. I didn't resist them. I didn't hold on to them. I wanted to make sure that every single one passed through and that I saw it, and it was like pulling it out at the root, because that's not something that I want to have active in my frequency. So it wasn't something that I also even judged the event as it's happening. It's like, oh, this is so bad, I don't want this, because like good or bad, it's really all neutral. Everything that happens is a frequency match. So this is the polarity of something within me and something that's coming up, and everything is feedback. So it was actually like a beautiful experience to be able to move these frequencies and to see them and to audit it, and then to strengthen what I do want and focus on that. So I just wanted to share that these little things come up, and all day long, I mean, not that any of this was regular, but looking back from like a present moment mindset, you see the mosquitoes, you see the weird things that happened that led you here, and then you walked in, and then you see, so it's all a game, and it's all being aware. It's I had the beautiful analogy said to me earlier of like does anybody remember the Nintendo, like, and then you put it in? And I guess there was like this thing, I never had it, but it sounds amazing, where you could click it in first and then you click the game on top of it, and it was like unlocked all of these different levels, and then there was like a manual with it to like tell you like how to get through different things. And that's almost like what's happening in life once you have your consciousness. Once you are aware of the present moment, once you are paying attention and you are auditing your vibration and auditing your frequency and looking at your reality as a finish of the past, as a frequency of resonance within, as above, so below, like it's all as within, so without. And so going within when things happen and not reacting to the physical and not letting it get your goat. Your goat's in the backyard grazing and you're just like centered. You assess the situation, you don't ignore it, you don't bury your head in the sand or spiritually bypass it or any of those other ways. You focus it, you see it, you take it, you tend to your vibration, and then you move on. You don't stay there, reliving it, copying it onto the past. Oh, I'm in a bad mood because this happened, and now today I'm in a bad mood because this happened yesterday, and like last week this crazy thing happened to me. Like, it doesn't become my new operating system, my main frequency of where I'm attracting from. Okay, so I thought that would be helpful to like, in the moment, since it was just happening, it felt like a little meant to be shared. So we are all like close and learning, and our body guides us at all times as the way this ties in. And so nausea or butterflies or like tightening up when you're hearing things like that is resistance to what's happening, instead of just allowing it, and complete love for the creation, not judging this event that just happened is really bad, I'm scared of that, like situation goes further, but realizing that it's a beautiful masterpiece and every ebb and flow is leading somewhere. So going inward and creating and removing all doubt and belief in realizing that the obstacle may be necessary. Maybe they're not necessary, but you do not need to take the difficult path in life. You do not need to take the undesirable path. You do not need to take somebody else's path. Complete self-love and complete self-trust is the mission in life. So when we're operating from this frequency, we're sharing with others the unlimited love, the God within them, the external of them that we see, and then playing in the game and plugging and connecting, which is that neutral, getting to 12 o'clock, that center, that hell yeah, that joy, that following the whispers, all of that. So today I want to translate it a little bit and talk about goals. So we set them a lot of times with our conscious mind. And I know some people who have said I've set this goal over and over and over for weight loss or whatever, and I've never met it. I've failed every single time. So that's strengthening those neural pathways, and that's a whole different debate. But they're trying to do it with their conscious mind. They're setting the goal and actively trying to do it, and they fail every single time. And some people don't understand why. And it's because you have a 95% of the time subconscious program running. Which one do you think is going to win, the 5% conscious mind or the subconscious? You need to be auditing your subconscious mind and realizing what thoughts are coming up in opposition to your goal. As you're showing up for the gym, what limiting thoughts are you thinking? And then removing those the same way I did with the event that just happened. So sometimes you're setting a goal and it's from that place of alignment, that hell yes, that giddy pushing it because I know what I'm capable of in life is to be enjoyed, and I love where I'm at. And I'm going to go to the next level because my goal looks so fun, and that's my focus. And that's where I'm placing my attention, and that's where I'm diving in with my energy. And that's what I'm imagining and visualizing. And how it's almost like you set it and you forget it. I'm not hyper focused on it. I don't need to force it and make it happen. Reality is not created by force. That's hard work. That's not even fun. That's stress and force. I want to create from flow. I want to feel into what I enjoy every single day, and sometimes that changes. I want to feel alive and inspired when I take action. I want to act because I feel the hell yeah. I want that creative spark with what I'm making. I feel like what I do, I want to do for hours without even trying because it feels fun and it feels light and it feels easy. And when I'm here, I'm living. I'm in alignment with source. That's where I want to create from. I want to feel the whispers. I want to feel like I'm being led and I'm connected and I'm plugging in. That's the easy work. Force to me is hard work. In alignment is the easy work. So once you know the goal, I know it's happening because it's in my vibration and everything is going to lead me there. I don't have to force anything. I don't have to think of the why or the how. That's not any of my business. I don't have to make it happen. I'm going to allow it. And I'm going to allow it by being in the solution frequency, not in the problem frequency. And I get to play my way there every day and allow it's happening and be surprised by how it unfolds because it's going to be something amazing. And by being me, by being the exact person on earth I came here to be, the person who is authentically me, it's going to keep coming and I'm going to keep feeling into it. I mean, how many times can we set goals and operate from that place of lack, from that place of force, not the place of source, from a place of scarcity or even fear? If I don't do this, then, I'm sunk, or it's my last chance and I never ever get this right. How the heck can anyone get anywhere where they want to in life with that vibration? I know you felt the difference when I said that. Instantly you feel the contraction and the lack and the scarcity. It just doesn't work. It's not aligned. And when you can drop that crap, when you can find the subconscious programs that are crossing your path, that are halting you, you realize, okay, I see what's up. I'm in the 5% conscious mind using force, acting from a place of fear, and you can just laugh. There's no blame. You're innocent. It's your subconscious mind. It's not your conscious 5% that's trying so hard to get that goal. And you just can't get here from there. You can't get there from here. You got to be here. And then you can get everywhere. So you realize it, that you're here, and you drop it instantly, and you throw that grapple hook up to the solution frequency, and you feel around and it's nice to be home where everything is always working out for me and everything is always working out better than I can ever imagine. And you just feel unlimited. And that's the feeling of creation and creativity. And that's the fun and the confidence and the knowing. And that's where the answers come from of even how to get there. That's where your directions are. And then here we sit. We meditate. We take a beautiful walk. We do that thing that makes us laugh, the thing that makes us feel free. We're at the gym maybe. And then when you're laughing and enjoying and smiling and chit-chatting and just being out of nowhere. We get that ping, that new message, that download, that idea, that inspiration. It hits us, and we are no longer in prison, in hell. We are in heaven. We are in the frequency of creation. And what are we doing? We're creating and living, and we're doing that hell yes, which gets us exactly where we want to go. So any goal you set and you imagine, you put your focus on, you know is going to materialize in this reality if you can just get out of the way and stop focusing on it or stop forcing it. And so when we want it bad enough and we enjoy it in our mind and we see it and feel it, the language of the body, as if we've had it, we can forget it because we don't need to force it. We go back to enjoying this current manifested reality, even if it's independent of that one, because you don't need it. You just lived it in your head. It was amazing. And you know life is amazing. And you don't need to be there to be happy. Because if you aren't happy here now enjoying, you won't be happy then. It'll be, I'm happy when. And that loop, it doesn't exist. If you aren't happy inside now, radiating outside, then you won't be truly happy then. When? So go back to your incredible life. Go back to imagining like this life is like a road trip. Enjoy it with all of your senses. Touching, tasting, enjoying the foods, the sights, the laughing with friends, whoever you invited on this part of your adventure. Just enjoy where you're at. And the GPS whispers will continue to lead you there, and you don't have to think about it. You can glance down. It's there anytime you want. You just keep going, having a good time. And this is us where the goals happen in the 95%. And anytime you come up against those limiting beliefs, the fear-based beliefs, those are codes in your subconscious being shown to you. You don't need to stuff them down and ignore them. That's the opposite. What we resist persists. We don't need a full court press on them. We're going to actually let them go. We want them to release through us and pass through. And then that's where we go and soar and play and laugh and have fun. That's when life gets really good, because you feel into that unlimited, expansive, pure bliss. So go and enjoy that beautiful day. Thank you for being here, you beautiful humans. Leave any of your brilliant comments below for others to find, to share your insights, your thoughts, because people read the comments and it often is exactly what you needed to hear. So you could be that for somebody else and your comment will get where it needs to go, your brilliant insights. Have an amazing rest of your day. If you thought of anyone when watching this video, I always say to forward it to them, because that's your intuition. And the more we can grow our intuition, the better. That helps us everywhere. I hope you have an incredible day. You deserve it.